What's up guys, this is Brandon Prokupek with Powermaxx and Iron Station, and today I'm standing beside a 2025 Maverick X3 XRS. We got this thing trail ready, we've decked it out, we've got 35-inch tires, fender flares, lower doors, of course you got the rear view mirrors, we got a sick sound system in it, we're going to be bumping all day while we're riding, and I'm going to give this thing a ride and I'm going to tell you all about it. Alright, so we just got back to the shop. I got myself cleaned up, didn't get the machine cleaned up. But what I want to do is give you my review on it, my thoughts on this machine. So my number one concern going into this was not a Smart Shock model. And I knew that the ride that we had lined up for this weekend, we were going to be going through a bunch of different terrains, from rocks, roots, uphills, downhills, dirt roads, paved roads. So I was a little bit concerned about not being able to switch back and forth between the different modes. But I must say, the way this machine is set up stock, it rode phenomenal in every single one of those environments, and I could not believe how smooth this thing was, going through those different types of terrains. So that was one of the big noticeable parts for me, was just the smoothness of the ride, the suspension, and how well it handled on all the different terrains that we hit this weekend. Another thing that stood out to me is the power steering. And what I mean by that was the smoothness and the effortlessness that it took to move this machine through the trails was unbelievable. Very easy to handle. I did have to put a lot of effort. I wasn't like, grabbing the machine and steering it. It was really just an easy, effortless motion in my hands. I do want to talk a little bit about these tires. We got some 35-inch tires on this thing. It was a big help. It really increased the ground clearance of the machine. We also installed a ECB stereo audio system and got 4 or 5 different speakers in there, a big subwoofer, and we jammed out all day while we were riding this thing in the woods. Horsepower, of course, was great. Had all the power in the world that we possibly would need. So I would say, all in all, a super trail machine. Not really having a whole lot of add-ons or a whole lot of tweaks. We didn't do anything extra to the suspension. So I think all in all, this is a great machine, a great trail machine. And if you're remotely interested in one, I would highly encourage you to get out and test drive one for yourself.